everybody. So as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading, y'all. Let us see what the messages are the Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. All right. Sometimes I imagine how my life with you would feel. Okay. I've always been afraid of this, love. Working up the nerve, working up the courage to speak up. I still feel so attracted to you. Okay. And I've been dreaming about having a future with you. So these two things right here. It's a lot of daydreaming, a lot of fantasizing. Okay. A lot of working up the nerve and building up courage to speak up here. Okay. Your presence in my life gives me peace. And I truly want to work on this connection. Okay. So they want to work on things. You are my light in the darkest times. All right. Whenever this person is going through things, which that's just the reality of life. Sometimes you're going to be going through things, right? And they may not be the most pleasant of situations, but to have somebody there that brings joy or adds value to your life, right, makes every day better. You know, it really helps you move along with some sort of ease, right, when things don't seem to be so easy. So this person really wants to work on things. They really want to see what can come of this. Okay, I feel like either you or this person could have been taking some time for self. Could have definitely been a lot of you with the High Priestess energy and the Hermit. Okay, but it could also be them. You know, there's no sex in tarot. All right. It could go either or. Put yourself whichever side you go. I'm just going to read it the way that I'm channeling it, and it's coming through in this reading. All right. I'm going to need to know. The feelings they have for you, never had those for anyone else. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands. This could be you here. I feel like it's because the person has feelings, but they're not doing anything. So it could come across as if they are gaslighting, or as if they are trying to string you along, or they're trying to manipulate, or like they're playing games, you know, all the above. It could come across like that because of the way this person moves. Or not move. Four of Pentacles, yeah. Four of Pentacles is like holding back, okay? So I feel like this person holds back. Even though they feel something pure, they feel something genuine and very innocent there. I don't know. It's like this person could be afraid of heartache. This person is afraid of being vulnerable, and then you distancing yourself because of however long this person is taking only gives them more reason to be afraid of saying something. You know, it's like, see, you distance yourself. I was inching in. It's like a turtle, you know, very slow to move, very slow to act. Meanwhile, we have the Knight of Wands, a lot of passion, a lot of desire, okay, but they're not displaying that. I also feel this person could have laid roots somewhere already. So whatever it is that they were already a part of or doing was like #1 priority, which it should be in the event you've laid some sort of roots. Okay. That means you're planted somewhere. So already got the career set up and all that other stuff, you know. This is a house in the shadows. Looks like a rooster, but it's a house. So it's funny because it's like, you know, not wanting to make any noise, not wanting to draw attention to something is what it feels like. Also with this moon back here. Okay, so something being secretive, hidden. Something being a secret. Okay. Page of Coins. Page of Coins is like good news, exciting news. Something dealing with the physical. Yeah. So I feel like this person could have started small, planted a seed, and then from that seed being planted, so many other things developed. And so now it's like their hands are in so many different things that even if they wanted to come towards you, it wouldn't just be a hop, skip, and a jump. It would take time. There could also be some sort of karmic lesson that this person needed to learn. Okay, while they were learning this karmic lesson, you know, they discover the connection between you two, or the connection between you two is emphasized, is made more obvious, or something like that. Yeah, their hands are in so many different things. But they do see this with you. 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, they do see that. They feel like you're soulmates. There is a true connection. It's something they can't deny. They don't even want to deny it. Okay. If anything, I feel like this person is just afraid of being hurt. They're also afraid of taking a leap here and then something doesn't work out. So it's like they were moving out of fear. And what you think about, you bring about. So if you already thinking something isn't going to work, well then, okay, we have the King of Wands here and the Page of Swords. So watching, feeling like I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this, but not saying or doing much, or not saying and doing anything. Okay, 10 of Wands, again, because of everything that's on them, the responsibilities that they carry. Then 10 of Coins emphasizes that. Okay. We have the 2 of Wands, yeah. Having to choose between 2 paths. 3 of Swords. Not wanting to cause heartache to yourself or to anyone else. And this is how they're feeling, okay? They don't want to cause heartache to themselves or to anyone else. Page of Swords. So they just observe. They observe and they fantasize. They observe and they daydream. Okay? You know, it's like I want to work on this connection, but the reality of the situation is something will have to end, and then end abruptly. All right, 5 of Swords. If not, then there's this feeling of losing you, okay, or missing out on something. All right, and then we have the 7 of Swords, and it flipped itself in reverse. Okay, so if the 7 of Swords were to be upright, obviously this is like saying somebody has been deceptive or manipulative, or again something along those lines. So it could come across as if this is what the person is doing, even though this is not their intentions. Again, something about planting seeds somewhere and already being established, already having things going on, but nevertheless having these feelings and emotions and not being able to ignore them. So even though the situation may not be right, or it may not be correct, it just is what it is. Like the feelings are what they are and they're undeniable. And if the 7 of Swords were to be in reverse, then it's just to be like the person realizes that they deceive themselves. You know, being afraid of something going wrong before it even gets the opportunity to go wrong or right is like sabotage. Okay, so they feel like they could have sabotaged themselves here. You know, now you also look at it like they're not being truthful, but because the 7 of Swords is in reverse, I wouldn't say that's the case. I would more so say it just comes across that way. The King of Coins is very responsible. So again, whatever their responsibilities are with the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Coins, that's what it is. It's like I'm tending to this. Not to say that you are not important to me, but to say that this is what I was already doing and already a part of, and I'm expected to show up. Regardless of what others expect of them, they expect that of themselves, you know? So it's like they're slow to move on certain things because when they move, they want to feel super secure in that, whatever it is that they're doing. Okay? So routine is important to this person. Sometimes they can get stuck in the things that are familiar because of that, you know, as well. But there's nothing wrong with that per se. It's just, again, the situation and the details that go into it. Okay? So it might sound choppy to someone whose story this isn't. But if this is your story, child, then you understand. Judgment. All right. So utilizing your best discernment, them utilizing their best discernment, nobody's in the wrong here. Okay. So if this person says, I truly want to work on this connection, that's their way of saying, how can we compromise? Where is the middle ground? Right. Because again, responsibilities and obligations are just that. But the feelings that I cannot deny are just that as well. Okay. So is there a way to compromise? That's what this Emperor is thinking about. Okay. Is that possible? Eight of Swords. Queen of Swords. You're very smart. You're not somebody that will allow yourself to be played. If you realize that somebody is playing with you, then you're just going to put the brakes on things. I don't feel like you completely walked away from this person or removed your energy. I just feel like you're setting firmer boundaries. Yeah, Eight of Cups, emotional withdrawal. Okay, going on a spiritual quest. We saw the Hermit earlier, the Hermit and the High Priestess. So it's all spiritual with you right now. Everything is about staying in tune, staying in alignment, keeping your peace of mind, things like that. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. Our feminines. Okay, we have the Six of Wands, Four of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay. So this person wants to bring to your awareness that this is what they want to do. Okay. They want to come into union with their person. They feel like it could be successful. But they feel this way after realizing that they can't allow fear to hold them back. So perhaps this is the good news. Like, they feel like you'll be excited to know this is what they feel. This is what they think. Okay. Yeah. Again, it's the responsibilities, the obligations. They felt extremely overwhelmed. Okay. You could be their soft place, their escape, if you will. Okay, hence all the dreaming and the fantasizing. Queen of Wands, very much so drawn to you. Okay, it's your vibration, it's your energy. All right. Yeah, you're very grounded, very down to earth, but extremely confident. Okay, very loyal. All right, that's one of their things there that they like about you, that they seem to enjoy. You're very loyal. Seven of Pentacles, where you invest your time and your energy, you do it wisely. So where you invest your time and your energy, you really show up. You really show up and show out. Like, you deliver. Whatever you say you're going to do, you do. All right, as the Queen of Pentacles. You're very vibrant. The Queen of Wands and the Sun card. Positive energy, positive vibes. Got the Page of Wands. All right, yeah. So again, with the messaging, I feel like this person is, you know, now going to see a little bit of the tables turning here is what it feels like. Because this is them being excited now. Okay, I'm excited to show you where I'm at with it, right? The burdens and the responsibilities and the feeling of being a little overwhelmed might still be there. But this is where I am right now as far as we go. And I want you to know about it, right? But you, again, Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles, holding back a little bit. Now you're going to seem like you have your hand in 50,000 different things. But you do. Okay, the Lovers, mirror souls. So it shouldn't be a surprise to them that, oh, once I open up to my feminine about what's going on with me and why I feel the way I do, they've actually experienced some of these feelings as well. And they know what to do about it. They can help me sort through what I'm going through. All right. Fool card is a brand new beginning, fresh start, reunion, Three of Cups with the Lovers, the divine counterparts. Okay. Now, Page of Coins, like I said, being good news. Them thinking about planting new seeds. Okay, Death card in reverse. So that's like saying they don't want something to be over. Forgiveness may be necessary here as well. Okay, Ace of Wands. What they want to create with you, okay, is this Ten of Pentacles. So this person sees that they have security here in this union, in this connection. That's something they've been made to realize. Judgment, yeah. All right, Two of Wands. Ten of Cups, yes. Okay. So it's like The Star card being answered prayers, but also divine guidance, right? Them choosing this path, they are trusting spirit to guide them down the right one. The Chariot right after it. Ace of Swords is clarity. Yeah, they're trusting spirit to guide them down the right one. That's true. All right, same for you as well. Okay. Ten of Pentacles and a Ten of Cups, guys. Two of Swords. Okay. Queen of Swords. So when this person comes back, a lot of you are in this energy of, which should be obvious, Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Is this person for real? Okay, the Tower. This could be very shocking for you, especially if this person moves about it in a way that they typically don't. Five of Cups is regret and remorse. So they are regretful over how they handled the love situation. Ace of Cups. Knowing how much joy you bring them, and they feel like this is a destined connection. Double emphasis on that with the Star card, the Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Cups, exactly. This is like their wish fulfillment here. Okay? They were just trapped in fear. So again with that forgiveness, y'all. Okay? Back to that. You're like a little bit, you know, are you serious? Should I just move forward? You know, it's not easy to read you is what I'm getting from that with that Queen of Swords. Two of Swords having to go on fate. Not by sight, honey, because, yeah, Five of Pentacles, you could be coming across as kind of ice cold right now. The High Priestess. This is as per spiritual guidance. Is a person going to execute on this plan? Now they're going to follow through with it, okay? Or, Ten of Swords, is this over? Again, Two of Wands. It's like Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles, or Ten of Swords. No jump. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, yeah. So they just want to shift things forward. They really don't want this to be the end, but they also know that, you know, if the two of you can't find that middle ground and compromise, then it just may be like putting a pin in it for now kind of situation. Like they still don't want to say it's over, it's done. Yeah, see the Hangman. Eight of Cups right behind it. Yeah, I didn't feel like, yeah, the love, okay. I didn't feel like that's where they was trying to go with this. They said no, I still don't see it that way. Death card in reverse. It's like they don't even allow that thought to really sit in their mind. They don't allow that seed to be planted in their mind of y'all not being together. No, like right here, I've been dreaming about having a future with you. Sometimes I imagine how my life with you would feel. That's what they focus on because they truly want to work on this. You bring them peace. So that's what they feel. You get what I'm saying? They don't want to say, oh, this ain't going to ever be a thing. That's not something they ever consider. Okay. So, despite whatever they're focused on, Four of Wands, Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. All right. I mean, Ten of Cups. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. So, we got the Four of Wands, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. That's they're focused on. Okay. Feeling like this is what's to come for them. Yeah, see, 1111, wish come true. They feel like that's what's to come for them one of these days, and they not accepting anything else, anything less. They're not even thinking about anything else, child. Okay. 8888, personal power. Okay, material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, and epic romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Number 8 might be significant to you. 1331, good fortune, okay, advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor, okay? Whoa. All right, we have 1717, drama alert, independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, and aspirations. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. Okay. We have 101, starting over. Intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Okay? So what I'm getting from this, you know, we did say something earlier about karmic lesson, karmic situation that a person could have been learning, concluding, completing, etc. It's all the same thing. Like same thing, different, you know, same, different, same. Okay. Anyway, I feel like that's connected to that. Like this person's severing ties with situations that no longer serve them. Okay. And as they do that, it may come with a little bit of drama. But ultimately, this is them utilizing their personal power and going where they feel like they're meant to go, having faith in their skills, their talents, the gifts that Spirit gave them, knowing that whatever it is that, you know, is good in their life is going to multiply. Whatever is not good in their life is going to decrease and fall away. They're starting anew, and this new beginning is going to be great, okay? This person is realizing that being happy is an indication that I'm on the right path. If I don't feel happy or I don't feel, and it's not to say you always going to be like, you know, having the greatest day ever, but you shouldn't feel miserable all the time. So in the event that's where the person is and they like, I'm just tired of feeling a certain way when I don't have to, you know, like I notice that when I'm connected to this person, I always feel good. Always. It doesn't matter what's going on around me. I always feel good. I'm able to deal with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so a part of your twin flame journey, one of the lessons could have been learning how to utilize their personal power. You could have had to go through the same thing. Okay? Realizing that's connected to your fortune. Okay? That's chapter 8 of my first book. Personal power. 222, alignment, connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interests if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Okay, so there we go. All right, so those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and happiness.